everybody! Welcome back to another stream. I am Jenna, and today we are going to be playing some modded Minecraft. How are you guys all doing today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful... What day is it? Thursday? I've lost all track of time at this point. Yeah, Thursday, I believe. I hope you guys are having a great day and are looking forward to the weekend like I am. I am pretty excited to stream today. At first I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling it. I want to spend time with my babies and my husband. But then my husband convinced me. He was like, listen, you got to get out of this, like, low rut you're in and start doing stuff. Because ever since, like, I had to stop really doing a lot of activity because of my pregnancy, I would just get, like, in a depressed rut of where nothing sounded fun. That's, like, one of the worst symptoms of depression. It's not the worst, but it's one of the worst is when nothing sounds fun. Just normal things that you normally loved. And so, like, getting into streaming is hard sometimes when you feel like that. So I'm trying to pull myself out of that and get to streaming a little more frequently when I can. And that is, I'd say it's going good so far. Of course, I can't stream as long as I would normally stream just because I do have a newborn now, and she gets hungry. And so I have to stop and feed her, and sometimes she eats for like 30 minutes or more. And so it's too long for like me to just be like, okay, I'm going to leave and come right back. So we will see how long I can stream today, hopefully for at least 2 hours, and we'll just play it by ear. But like I said, we are playing modded Minecraft. So we are going to be playing with all kinds of fun mods that add things like animals and new biomes, and there's a whole bunch of cooking mods, let me tell you. So we are working on primarily building a giant farm in our Minecraft world. So we have a farmhouse built and a barn. I've got a bunch of crops planted, and we are working on continuing to plant more crops as well as planting, or as well as starting some animal enclosures now. What I wanted to do was kind of find a list of how many new crops are added by the different cooking add-ons I have, but I'm having kind of some trouble finding that online. So I need to do a little more research on that. So we may not work on planting any more crops today, just because I don't exactly know how many more crop. Well, it's kind of funny, they're planted in circles, so crop circles, but what I really mean is crop in, like, fenced in areas for different crops. I don't know how many of them I need. So we may work on getting some animals today. So just some farm animals, basic stuff. And we'll kind of see how that goes. All right. Just a friendly reminder that if you guys would like to see any of my socials, you can do that by typing ! and then the specific social that you would like to find, such as, for instance, ! Discord, like I just shared. It will pull up a link to that particular social, so be sure and check those out if you would like. If not, you can find them on my channel's bio page as well. So yeah, check out the Discord if you like. It's where I post announcements, things like an announcement every time I go live, as well as important life updates like I posted on there when my daughter was born, stuff like that. Occasionally I post polls and things as well. I need to get more active in that Discord chat, but that is a task for after I have gotten used to having 2 children. So, okay. Anyway, that's enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. Okay. So I always click on multiplayer because that's where my server is, and it says there's up to 20 people, but this is a solo world. The only reason my husband has it set up this way is in case he wants to hop on and help me with something, or there's a bug and he needs to get on there, something like that. Like he helped me with doing some terraforming a couple weeks ago. But other than that, it's just a single player world. Okay, here we go. Okay, it is nighttime, so we are going to start off by going to sleep. It drives me nuts. These 2 beds look like different colors, do they not? Like, they do. They look like different colors. One looks gray, but they say they're both white. So I don't know what the deal is, but it's driving me crazy. Anyway, side note, I am slowly but surely working on decorating my house. I want to build like a couch to go over there. I want to get some more paintings and stuff, but I kind of need more wool for that because a lot of the paintings and stuff require wool. There's a couple other things that I want to make as well. Things similar to this grandfather clock here in the corner. Little decorations, that kind of stuff. We have a kitchen here, you can see, and we've got all kinds of storage with different types of food in there. So that's looking pretty cute. So we will eventually finish decorating the farmhouse. It's looking pretty good, though. The outside looks fantastic, in my opinion. Let me show you. Ta-da! It's got some fairy lights, which I absolutely love. They're very expensive to make, but they are very cute. We've got paths all around leading to different areas. You can see on our map there's a path leading over to the barn, and then a path leading to kind of nowhere down here. But I also have a crap ton of cows wandering around. That is because I destroyed my previous cow enclosure and just kind of let them all loose. So those are the ones that were babies and now are grown up. So we will slaughter them at some point. But let's go ahead and build some more animal enclosures. Luckily, I believe I already have quite a few spruce fences made from last time. So I shouldn't have to worry about that too much. Let's also go ahead and grab steak. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of fences. So kind of the plan for this area over to the left of the farmhouse is I'm going to have a bunch of enclosures for animals, and I'm going to surround that by fruit trees. I have a Farmer's Delight add-on mod called, is it called Fruits Delight? Yes, Fruits Delight, and it adds a bunch of fruit trees, so I want to have kind of like an orchard animal area over here. Oh, the babies have not all grown up. Those are just some of the grown-ups. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's see. I think I'll put another box right here. I don't want them too close together, though, because I want to put fruit trees between them. So, let's see. Maybe like here. Like that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a good placement. So these enclosures are only going to be for animals that are like farm animals. So sheep, pigs, cows, that kind of stuff. Okay, well, they're stuck in here. I guess we'll just let them grow up in there. Oh, I forgot to get my lanterns. Dang it. Dagnabbit. Let's go get those lanterns. Do I need anything else? Oh, you know what I can do is I can make my mob catcher. So I actually have a really cool mod installed called, I think it's literally just called Mob Catcher. And what it does is it lets you build these leads that will basically store an animal for you. Oh, let me go ahead and grab the leads out. So what you normally use a lead for is you put it on an animal and then you can drag that animal around, which is fine for animals that are close by to your enclosures. But if you have an animal that's thousands of blocks away, it's very time consuming to take them all the way back to your base. So I did that in my zoo world. I had a zoo world that you can find on my YouTube channel, where I literally built a enclosure for every vanilla animal in the game, and I brought them all back in vanilla. So I used a lead or a boat, and I brought them all back. It took forever, But this way, this mob catcher will let us make a diamond mob catcher or a netherite mob catcher. And what it does is it captures and stores passive mobs. Does not work on players. So it will, we can literally just go like this. And we have a mob catcher. So I think we can make multiple of these. The netherite one is for passive and hostile mobs, but we're just going to be working on passive mobs right now. So we don't need to worry about getting the netherite ones. Plus, we literally don't have a echolocator. What is that? I'm really curious what that is. Interesting. I don't know what that does. Huh. Okay. Alright, so now we have a mob catcher. Let's go ahead and make a couple more, actually. I think 2 is probably fine for now. Because we really only need 2 animals in order to breed them. So let's start with that. Okay. Lanterns. Was there anything else that I need? I don't think so. I'm not planning on doing super fancy enclosures for these barn animals. They're just going to be pretty standard. Yeah. In the future, I may make a zoo on this world as well. But I'm not 100% sure. It just depends. The thing is that building my zoo in my previous world took 30 episodes, some of which were up to 8 hours long. So they were all between 3 and 8 hours long, which is a lot. And that's just how long it took to capture the vanilla animals, and I think there's like 30 of those. Excuse me. So, with all of my mods that add more animals, there could be up to like 200 animals. I don't know exactly for sure. I think there's like 80 something added by Alex's mobs alone. So that right there with the vanilla animals adds over 100 animals. Hello to, I don't even know how to say your name on YouTube. Patana. You know what? I'm just going to say hello and welcome to the chat. Because I don't know how to say your username. That's very long. But welcome. Okay, let's see. How does this look on the map? Pretty good. Let's see, so chickens, pigs. We still need sheeps and cows. Sheeps. Not sheep. Sheeps. Sheep and cows. I'm going to also... There's a little too much grass here. There we go. That looks better. Okay. I don't know if I left really as much room for fruit trees as I want, but that's okay. I think it'll be fine. Right? It'll be fine. And I can always add an enclosure for like donkeys as well. Donkeys would look good over here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enclosures. For the horses. Because the horses are going to chill in the barn, but I could always make a big, like horse, what do you call it? The area where the horses just run around, like a pasture? A corral? A corral, I think that's the word. Okay, let's see. Is that too close to the path? I think that's too close to the path. I think that would probably be fine. Let's test it. Yeah, that'll be good. go. As you guys can see, there's a little otter walking around over here. He is super cute. He's added by, I think, is he added by Critters and Companions? Yes, Critters and Companions. He's super adorable. They hang out in water normally, but he has apparently wandered onto land. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep before we get bombarded by mobs. So there's a little more space between these two, but I don't think it's going to be a problem once we put a bunch of trees up and whatnot. Hello, Z Crazy, welcome. How are you today? We are currently building some animal enclosures for our farm animals. Okay, I think we need... Now we need one over here. There we go. Z Crazy said, hi, Jenna, how are you doing? I am doing pretty darn good. How are you today, Z Crazy? I went shopping this morning and it was pure chaos. I went with my husband and both the babies, and my newest baby, I've name dropped her by accident, so I might as well just say her name at this point. Her name is Lily. Lily hates the car, just like her sister did when she was a baby. So anytime we got in the car between places, she was crying and screaming. And then her sister was yelling to object. Because she's 1.5, so she's very loud and talkative like her mother. And so she pretty much just yelled over the top of her sister. So between the two of them, it was very chaotic. They were fine in the store. It was the outside the store that was the problem. Alright, let's see. So we have a spot for chicken, sheep, pigs, and cows. Do I want a spot for donkeys? I could probably do a spot for donkeys. Let's see if it'll fit right here. Oh, it's going to run out of room. Okay, that answers our question then. We're not going to put a donkey enclosure right here. They will go with the horses. Let me just double check on the map here that I'm happy with that. Hello, Gojo. Watching on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm trying to decide if there's any... Z Crazy didn't know I name dropped her, but that is a nice name. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have an Ellie and a Lily. Ellie's the oldest, Lily is the youngest. Yeah, I've accidentally said it a couple times. I try not to do it too much, but oh well. What's it gonna hurt? So I'm trying to decide, do I want a big pasture type enclosure over here? And we'll put all the horses and donkeys together. Do I want to put a horse pasture and a donkey pasture separate? I'm not 100% sure what I want. Should probably figure it out though. Maybe 2 separate enclosures. Maybe 2. So we'll put a small one here and then a big one here. Let's see if this is too close to the edge. Why do I hear like a witch? There we go. And Z Crazy is currently on a 3-stream streak. Let's go. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. 3 days in a row. Well, not exactly 3 days in a row because I haven't streamed 3 days in a row, but 3 streams in a row. Okay. Wow, we only have 40 spruce fences left. Ooh. Okay, let's go ahead and kill the cows that got trapped in the enclosures. So we are using a knife. This is added by Farmer's Delight. It adds the ability. It like makes it so that the non-food drops drop more frequently, and it also makes it so that certain things that would not normally drop will drop. So like animal fat will only drop with a knife, and then the leather has a higher percentage chance of dropping than it would if you hit the cow with like a sword or an axe. So I think there's a guarantee of at least 1 leather per cow if you use the knife. I think. Okay, so that's done. I think I'm gonna need some more regular spruce fences, so let's go ahead and go grab those. Yeah, let's go ahead and go grab those real quick. See, Crazy redeemed Hydrate. And Stretch. Ugh. Z Crazy said, I'm going to try and find another place or piece that can turn diamond to netherite. I want a netherite axe. I want netherite, but I'm scared to go to the end. Or, not the end, the nether. I hate going in the nether. I always end up burning alive. I'm, like, pretty good about, like, I'm decent at not dying in the overworld, but the second I go to the nether, it's just death after death after death. Okay. Oh, wait, that's not right. That could have been bad. Okay, there we go. Put the leather and the sticks up here. Cool. Those will go upstairs. Was there anything else that I needed? I don't think so. You could only find one piece, not the anime, in an area, so I gotta go a distance. You can only find one piece of netherite in an area, so you gotta go some distance. I found veins of more than one netherite, I think. The most efficient way to get netherite is to go down to a certain Y level, and then you dig a tunnel, and then you go back to the beginning of your tunnel, and you stick TNT every so many blocks, and just blow things up with TNT. And it will very quickly help you to find netherite. But maybe you mean one chunk? Oh, you mean the thing that changes the item to netherite. Oh, do you mean the smithing template, or do you mean the toolsmith table? Well, the toolsmith table is not hard to find, so I'm imagining you mean the template. But you can replicate the templates. or duplicate them with diamonds and paper. There's like a way to do it. Yeah, the template. You can replicate the template so you don't have to go find another one. Let me see if it'll show me in here. Smithing template. Yeah, see, look at this. So you take the netherite upgrade and a piece of netherrack, you surround it by diamonds, and it will produce an extra. So you can literally just do this over and over again. It's very expensive in terms of diamonds, but at the point you have netherite, usually that's not a problem. And then you can just get a bunch of these. Yeah! Wow, for once I actually have a helpful tip for somebody on Minecraft. Normally I'm like the noob who knows nothing about Minecraft. Like, I actually knew something for once. Wow. Not to say you are a noob, just to say I am normally clueless about this game. Flips table. You went 10 to 20k blocks in every direction. Oof. I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? This will help you for the future. Okay, so now we're going to build a horse pasture. Going to drink and cry. I don't mean to laugh at your pain, but I can't help it. Alright, let's see. We're going to put the door here, I think. Yeah? Oh, we should probably make it too wide since it's for horses. Okay, let's try this size and see how it looks. Okay, I think I'm doing this properly. Oops. Excuse me, cow, can you move? There we go. Okay. So let's see on the map how that looks. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's perfect. Okay. So we've got a good amount of fences left over, but that's fine because we still need to make a lot of crop enclosures. This farm is going to be so cute when it's done. Okay, so hopefully the sides aren't too dark. I will also be lighting up trees the way I normally do, which is to use shears to remove a leaf block and then put a torch in and then recover it with another leaf block. So that's normally how I light up big enclosures like this without having to like place a bunch of random torches in the middle. Okay, let's go ahead and slaughter the rest of the cows and... Oh, well, we should probably put some of them in an enclosure first, huh? Come here, sir. This is the new cow home. Come in here. Oh, nope, come to the gate. Come to the gate. There we go. Come on. Now that I have some crops, we can start to slowly start learning some of the recipes from Farmer's Delight. To be honest, the main reason that I downloaded Farmer's Delight was for all the new crops and stuff, because I wanted to make a giant farm, more than because I want to rely on the recipes from it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like, I am honestly perfectly fine relying on, what are they called? Beef for food. But I do think it would be really cool to build every single food item that you can and like display it somewhere, or even just to say I did, and just to say I crafted one of each. Come on in. Come on in, little cow. There we go. Okay. That is a solid little cow enclosure. So we can go ahead and slaughter the rest with a knife. Okay. Yeah. I've got them kind of running around all over the place. Sorry, cows. I didn't want to have to do this, but we have no choice. Good thing my sister's not on here. Whenever my sister gets on here, I swear I'm always killing cows. And she is a huge animal lover. And so even just seeing the video game animals get killed is too much for her. Oh, look, there's some sheep right up here. Perfect. That'll make it easy to make our sheep enclosure. Hello, Mr. Cow. Okay, let's go ahead and lead some of these sheep since we have the ability to. I don't know if you guys noticed the squirrel hopping around. This is the squirrel from Ecologics. I think that's how you say it. Oop, I think I lost a lead. Oop, there we go. There's another type of squirrel added by a different mod. There's some overlap on the animal mods, so. So yeah. I don't remember what else I was going to say about that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the sheep in this one over here. I don't know why, but the pigs feel like they need to go next to the cows. Good job, little sheep. All of you went in a row and everything. Hello? There we go. We will breed them at some point and get a couple more. Cool. Let's go ahead and pick up... Oh, let's eat. Then we're going to pick up some of these torches. These torches were just temporary placeholders. Till I got this area pretty lit up. Okay. So let's slaughter some more cows so there's not so many just running around my farm. Yeah, like I said, I had a huge farm of cows just all in one little pen. And it is... so when I destroyed the pen, they of course escaped and ran all over the place. You guys might also notice that I'm able to hop up 2 blocks. And I'm not taking any fall damage. That is thanks to my handy bunny slippers, which are added by Artifacts. Artifacts is a mod that I have installed that adds, well, artifacts. And they're pretty cool. They do a couple different things depending on which artifact you get. But the one that I have right now that I'm really loving is the bunny slippers, which do what I said a second ago, which means you don't take any fall damage and whatever. I got force jump. Oh, I also just saw your other comment. Z Crazy said, at least we don't have a panda situation. Truth. Yeah, there was one time in a stream during my zoo world that I was working on where I took a panda thousands of blocks And I kid you not, I got him almost all the way home. And then I accidentally hit him and killed him. It was really sad because it was a vanilla only world too. So I had to go get another one and it took forever. There we go. Okay, looking on the map, I'm not seeing a lot of little dots running around anymore. So I think we've got most of the cows. Oh geez, the knife is almost dead. Guys, this is starting to look really cute. Oh, I spy another cow, and it looks like there's a cow over by my crops, too. Let's go check out the crops. Oh. Sarybot's banning. Banning bots. Alright, that knife broke. We'll have to make a new one. We'll go ahead and do that right now, actually. I think it's like this. Yeah. So, if we follow this path over here, here's all of our crops. We've got melons. We've got pumpkins. We've got beetroots. We have the Farmer's Delight crops over here. We've got rice, actually, which this rice is now done, so I can finish planting it. Let me just make sure. Because last time I accidentally chopped down some that weren't mature, and it... Yeah, see, that one looks like it's almost mature, but it's not. Okay, cool. So now we can plant these. Wait, why wouldn't it let me? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Looks like you don't get multiple. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping to get multiple. Oh well, not quite done then with the rice. But you can see over here we've got onions. Over here we've got tomatoes that are growing on vines, which are super cool. Oh, I should probably sleep before we get attacked. So yeah, the crops are looking awesome. I'm really liking how they're turning out. And then we have our barn over here, which is going to have some horses in it. And some other stuff. Here's all of the vanilla crops, potatoes, carrots, wheat. So then this whole area over here is going to be for additional crops. Like I said, I don't know exactly how many additional crops there are. Because I have so many Farmer's Delight add-on mods. And then over there you can see that looks like a village, but it's actually not a village. It is a tavern added by a mod called Dungeons and Taverns. But there are a couple of villagers in there, including a guy that I made a librarian and has a mending book. So eventually I'm going to fix that tavern up. It's just kind of one big building and a couple little stalls around it. But eventually I'm going to fix that up, maybe expand it a little bit in order to get some more villagers and kind of have a trading depot area. But yeah, as you can see, things are going pretty good here. Alright, anyway, let's put some of this stuff away now and go find some pigs and chickens. Actually, we might have enough eggs that we can get some chickens without having to go hunt for them. Don't know. Let's put the raw beef in here, the animal fat in here. Oh, and the bowls. Perfect. That's cleaned up. Let me see if I have eggs. Oh, I was keeping those eggs for cooking, I think. Yeah, like, maybe let's just go find some chickens. We have the mob catcher after all. Oh, there's a cow we missed. Oh, well, we'll kill him later. Oh, you know what else? I want to get some wheat to breed the sheep. There's only 3 sheep, so we're gonna only be able to breed 1 baby, but that's okay. Hello there, little sheep. There we go. Okay. Let's head that way. This is a plains, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. We have 5 cows. I think 5 is a good number of animals for just decorative pens. We have to watch out for holes, because there are quite a few holes over here. Some wild corn. We already have some corn that we are going to plant at some point. But gotta wait. Let's look around. Let's see if we can find some pigs. Hello, little pigs. I see a bear. Those bears are no joke. I think they pretty much leave you alone unless they have a baby with them. But if they have a baby... Hazelnut bush. If I punch it, what happens? I get hazelnuts. Oh, okay. I was hoping to get a bush. What is this? Oh, it's a raccoon. Hello, raccoon. You're very cute. Okay, I'm not seeing... Oh, look at this guy. Oh, it's a ferret. How cute. Alright, I'm not seeing any pigs, but there's got to be some around here somewhere. Little pig. Here's another color of ferret. How cute. Don't worry, we've already explored this strange little ruins over here. It actually had some really good loot. I don't know what mod added it, because I have several mods that add, like, new dungeons and things. Oh, here's some ants. The ants make some weird sounds. Is this a hazelnut bush, too? Yeah. Oh, piggies! Where are you? I'm not going in any particular direction. I'm just kind of running around. But this whole area is a big plains, so if we were going to find anything, or find a pig or a chicken, this would be where it would be. What are these? Blueberries. I already have some blueberries. There's a couple mods that add blueberries, so I'm not sure if I'll need every variant. It depends. Some of the recipes, so like those blueberries were from Hearth and Harvest. So I'm guessing that the recipes that use blueberries for Hearth and Harvest are going to require those type of blueberries, and they won't work with the other kind. We'll see. I'm just kind of climbing to the top of this tree so I can look down and see. Or to the top of this tree, to the top of this mountain. The rain is making it kind of hard to see, though. But I'm guessing that even if there were animals down there, we're not in spawn distance, and so they probably aren't going to show up. One thing I have noticed is because of my animal mods, sometimes I can find animals added by mods like Critters and Companions very easily. Like, we have no problem finding otters. They're everywhere. However, regular vanilla animals, not quite as easy to find. Oh, here's some pigs. Man, not taking fall damage is so nice. go ahead and get out those leads. So, watch how this mob catcher works. Okay. Why is it not working? Hello? Oh, I had to left click. Interesting. There we go. Okay, so now this is storing a pig. See, it says contains pig. So now we have 2 pigs. Let's see if I can spot any chickens, because then we can just grab some eggs. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Yeah, I'm not seeing any chickens. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we can find more chickens in a little bit. First thing we're going to do is, wow, we traveled pretty far, didn't we? We can teleport right back here to our farm and drop those pigs off. I don't actually know what this comfort thing does. It's from Farmer's Delight, or one of its associated add-ons. It's from eating the soup. Okay, so these mob catchers are now empty again. So we don't have to worry about that. There we go, we got some pigs. Man, that's so much easier than dragging them back in vanilla. That would have taken a good 20 minutes. Okay, cool. I do want to breed the pigs, so we should probably do that. Get a couple of beetroots. We may be able to breed the sheep again, I'm not sure. Hoss redeemed hydrate. Little sheep, can you be bred again? Not yet. A few more minutes. Piggy! There we go. What? How did that happen? There's 2! They had twins! I have never seen that happen. That has got to be from a mod, right? They had twins! Twin piggies! Oh my god! Oh, cute! Poor sheep. What's wrong with the sheep? They're fine. They're doing good. Hello, Arch Emperor. The sheep are good. I'm not even going to kill them or anything. Okay. I can't believe the pigs had twins. Alright, let's see. Are you guys ready to breed again? 1 minute. We'll just wait here for a minute. I want to have 5 of every animal in these little decorative pens. I may need to actually kill some of these animals for... they have to live with me? Wow! Shots fired! That's so rude. That is so rude, Arch Emperor. One of these days, some stranger's gonna come in here and think you're actually bullying me. Who knows? Maybe you are actually bullying me. Maybe you actually do hate me, and I just take it as a joke. That's the funny thing about the internet. You can't tell tone. $30 more seconds. Then we can breed these sheep. Little sheep. Where'd the baby one go? Oh, there it is. It's getting trampled. I'll get over it. I'll get over it when I exit the Minecraft server. See what I did there? See what I did there? Don't ban me, Twitch. Okay, are you guys ready here? Yeah, there we go. Ships are back to the loony bin. Every time. Okay, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. So all we need now is chickens, donkeys, and horses. Cool. And then I want to find some fruit trees as well, because I want to fill this area with fruit trees. So we're gonna have to do some exploring. I'm thinking now is a good time for exploring. Look at our map. I mean, it's a mess. I mean, we've got lots of markers and stuff for different things that we need to go to, which is nice. But I hate the big areas in between that are like unfilled. So I think maybe we'll just set out in a direction and start like clearing things and looking for some stuff. We'll find some chicken eggs, stuff like that. Should I make more mob catchers? I probably should. In case we find multiple animals that I want. Gojo redeemed stretch. Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, let's go ahead and make some more mob catchers. They're easier than the leads, so I don't see why we wouldn't. There we go. We'll just keep 2 regular leads. And then we'll keep all these for when we find stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and stretch. My stretching used to be so elaborate, and lately I've been lazy and I've just been stretching out my shoulders and my neck. Okay, we'll stretch the ribs in the back. Okay. We'll call that a day. Good enough. Alright, what else do we need for an adventure? Oh! I have a whole chest of maps somewhere. Where did I put it? Hold on. Here they are. Yeah. These are added by Dungeons and Taverns. They lead you to different dungeons that you can find. So, do I want to do that though, or do I want to kind of fill out the map? Oop, that's not the way to see it. We're underground, so it doesn't want to show us the map properly. Stray forest. We'll just take one. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. We can always teleport back if we need to. Let me go ahead and drop off these hazelnuts. I think I'm putting nuts in with grains. I don't know. Some bowls. Okay. Okay. So, I'm thinking we've got a nice like circle here around our farm, which is nice. So maybe let's kind of head to this direction. I always name my temporary waypoints stuff. I don't know why. So we're going to run towards the marker called stuff. That's desert stuff. That way. Wow, that's a lot farther than it looks. Okay, well, along the way, we're going to look for chickens, donkeys, and horses. Those are the animals that I need for my farm. The farm is coming along super nicely, guys. I mean, aside from, like, fruit trees and more crops and those couple of animals, we're nearing being done with what I had planned for the farm. So, I'm thinking we will probably make at least some sort of small zoo. I don't know that I'll get around to getting every single animal for the zoo because there are so many. But, oh no. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, I think we probably will get around to it. Get around to making a zoo. Which is nice. Have I been this way before? California poppy. That's cool. I love the double jump. Oh, obviously we haven't been this way before. I'm so dumb because otherwise it wouldn't be black. Raccoons. I'm not exactly sure where I'll put the zoo. That'll be the hardest thing, I think, is we're gonna need a large flat area for that. All right, let's go ahead and just stare up like this. Okay. Cool. Looks like we've been right here before. Oh, I forgot to actually look at this map. We would need to go... I can do this. West and south a little bit. Southwest. According to my map, southwest is that way, which is not the way we're going. Okay, so we will stick that in that backpack for now, and we will get there, get that later. Z Crazy redeemed hydrate and pizza squish. Here are my emotional support pizzas. We'll give the cool one a squish, just for you, Gojo. He's cool because he has sunglasses. See? Okay. So here's some bumblebees. You know what I would really like to find? There is a special type of... That's a snake. Where are you from? Naturalist. Okay. That's cool. That's my first time seeing a snake. Well, there's a rattlesnake too. But that's my first time seeing a regular snake. This appears to be some kind of orchard. These are not the fruit trees that I was talking about, though. These are added by the biomes we've gone. And there's definitely... That's kind of funky. There's definitely fruit trees specifically added by Fruits Delight. Wow, we got really lucky just now that we didn't fall in that hole. And those are much smaller, so we'll keep an eye out for those. Here's some deer. You guys aren't farm animals. We don't need you right now. Here's some pineapples. I've already gathered some pineapples for crops. I love the cyan tulips. Oh, sheep. Okay, that is a good reminder that I need a lot of wool. I could kill them, but I think I'm just going to shear them. I love these flowers, like in this. In fact, I might collect some for in front of our farmhouse. I really like these ones, the like purples and white ones. Purple and blue are my favorite colors. Yeah, those are so cute. Oh, look at these little tiny pink ones. We need some of those. I'm just gonna gather like 7 of each. But we need to sleep first. Okay, how many of those do we have? We have 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab 7 of each. Let's grab some more purple ones. Oh, we got 8. That's okay. 4 of the little white ones. Oh, look at these magenta ones. I like these. I like those very much. This is like a green one. Green tulip. Interesting. I don't know if I like the green tulips as much. can't find more of those little flowers. Oh, here's one. Yellow tulips. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have plenty of those. I need some more cyan tulips, magenta tulips, and then these little tiny pink flowers. I really like those little tiny pink ones. Let's see. Oh, there's a cyan tulip. Some little pink flowers. Accidentally picked up a mushroom. I don't need that. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, let's see. If I spot any more, I'll grab them, but otherwise I think we're gonna be good. Let's see how our map is looking. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Whee! I like this biome a lot. These flowers are really beautiful. Hello, sheep. Oh, wow. I got like 3 wool from that. I love the red trees. Look at the foxes. Oh, the babies. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, I'm not going to collect the foxes right now because they are not farm animals and I don't have a place to put them. But eventually we will get some. This is an interesting looking tree. I wonder if it's supposed to be like this or if it generated weird. The one thing about the bunny slippers is they give you a jump boost, which can be nice sometimes, but other times is just plain annoying. Yeah, this biome's really pretty. I like it. I wonder what's up here. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find some donkeys up here. Actually, I think I remember finding donkeys at one point. The thing is that I don't remember where specifically. So, I've traveled a lot on this map. So, maybe a little tricky to re-find things. We just have to find new ones completely fresh. Let's go this way a little bit so we get this area not blacked out anymore. Shrek voice, donkey. I can't do a Shrek voice. I really can't. That's my best attempt. Hots redeemed, show off pop figure. Okay, that's fun. We haven't done that one in a while. Well, I'm trying really hard to get all of this clear for our map. So let's go this way a little more. Okay, but first let me get a pop figure. Hold on. Here is a Funko Pop for you guys. This is a Lord of the Rings Funko. This is Gandalf, or Gandalf, depending on how you say it. My dad always read, when he read Lord of the Rings, he read it Gandalf. So I always pronounce it that way instinctively. But in the movies they say Gandalf. So I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be. Anyway, Gandalf. Here he is on an eagle. Looking pretty cool. This is kind of a hefty pop figure, too. He's pretty heavy. Currently, all of my Lord of the Rings pop figures are sitting on the floor, just off camera. When we got our carpets redone in the downstairs area of our house, we had to move all the furniture, and I just haven't gotten around to putting the pop figures back on the bookshelf. We actually have a lot of pop figures. Let's see. We have a whole bunch of Harry Potter, whole bunch of Lord of the Rings. We actually have most of the Lord of the Rings ones that exist. There are some new ones, though. Oh, that's what I should put on my Christmas list. Ryan, write that down. If you're watching still. I think he might be watching the game at this point. He's watching football religiously this season. Okay, let's see. I should put some Lord of the Rings pops on my Christmas list. That's a great idea. The problem when you become an adult, this is like a side note about Christmas, is people are like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And you're like, oh, what do I want? And you think about, okay, what have I not had money to buy for myself? And it's these usually, bigger presents that no one can afford to buy you. But all the little stuff you already buy for yourself because you have the money to. So, but pop figures is a good one. That's not too expensive of a gift. So that's good. Okay, let's go back on track here. Head back towards our marker. Like, I have a bunch of Legos on my Christmas list that no one can afford to buy for me, so I don't know why I bothered putting them on my list. But some Lord of the Rings Lego sets. I actually bought Rivendell. I sold a different Lego set that I had that was worth quite a bit of money, and I was able to buy Rivendell instead. And I absolutely love it. Okay, we're going to kind of head north a little bit and kind of go around this marker. Okay, I'm going to hate doing this little drop here. This is going to really stress me out. I'm scared of heights, so, okay, we're fine. I was being dramatic. It really wasn't that bad. Anyway, so I have, like, the other Lord of the Rings Lego sets on my Christmas list. The Shire, or Bag End. I don't remember what the set is actually called. Probably Bag End. And then, shoot. What's the name of that other Lego set that they did? It's literally the tower. Sauron's Tower. Why is the name escaping me? I am a Lord of the Rings nerd. I should know this. Anyway, you know that place where the big eye is. They have a Lego set of that too. But they're like freaking $300 to $500 for these sets. And as much as I love Lego, I don't have that kind of money. Barger, thank you. Ah! Oh, we almost fell in that hole. Sorry for screaming. I apologize. I shouldn't have screamed. Oh, looks like there is some sort of village over here. So we're going to go ahead and mark that. I think I'm going to keep going north and then like go in a grid pattern. Anyway, if anybody wants to donate to my channel, I'll use it to buy Legos. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. That Legos is probably what I will use my extra money for. That and putting it back into the stream. But I'm kidding about you guys donating. You You guys do not need to feel obligated to do that. I'm just being silly. I don't remember if I have any sweet berries here. See, Crazy put a giant... Where did you even get that emote? The gold emote? So far, so good here. You know what I should actually talk about that I've been meaning to talk about is I did a couple of months back actually redo my merch store. Speaking of Christmas, and my merch store has a couple new items now. It's actually on a new site, so the items can be a little bit cheaper, while still giving me the same profit, which is pretty cool. And I really like the site. It seems cool so far, so that is cool. So if you guys are interested in getting any items with my pizza logo on it, I've got some shirts. I also have some, like, there's an iPhone case with my pizza logo. There's some coffee mugs. There's stickers. There's some really cool stuff on there. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely check it out. Let me go ahead and drop the link here. Anyway, check it out. If there's anything that you like on there, you know, obviously get some for yourself, you know, or maybe for a friend or something. Good Christmas present to yourself, you know. This is just one big spruce forest here. There's really not much here. I think that might be some sort of pillager outpost camp. We'll head that way. I'm trying not to fall into the powdered snow. I hate the powdered snow. But yeah, anyway, guys, don't feel obligated, but if you are interested in any merch, click on that link and check it out. That is a boar. I don't know if those things will attack me on sight, but I'm gonna stay away. Oh, hello there. I think we're near that little pillager outpost. I thought there was one here. I think it's just a little camp. Ow! My bunny slippers make noise when I take damage, and it's really very heartbreaking. Okay, let's see. Yep, it is a little camp. There's usually not too much at these, but you can find some cool stuff. Arrows, that's always good. Emeralds, apples, cool. Not too shabby. Sometimes you can find like a villager trapped up here too. There we go. Okay, so let's go up here. I'm using the markers to keep track of where I need to go to fill out my map. So yeah, let's keep going that way. Oh, I need to pull my YouTube chat up. I just realized I had it closed. Exploratory mission. Resumed. Is that a moose? Holy crap. Those guys are huge. Wow, look at their health. Those guys are added by Alex's mobs. I would write down where they are to find again later, But I genuinely don't know how long it's going to take me to get a zoo set up. Or even if I'll ever get around to it. So I want to kind of hold off on that for a little bit. Ooh, look at that. That is a huge mountain. Okay. Do I see any dungeons or anything around? I do not, so I think we are good to cut back this way. Am I muted? I shouldn't be. I should not be muted. I had this issue with my audio last stream as well. Let me know if it should come back. But if I stay muted, let me know. Of course, if I'm still muted, you wouldn't hear what I'm saying. But no, I'm not muted. You can hear me on YouTube, but not Twitch. That's weird. Oh great, powdered snow. I want no part of this. Let me out. Okay, alright. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be a Twitch issue. How far down did I fall? Okay, we're getting out of here. Ah! There we go. Guess this is how I'm watching it now. Nice. What is that? Just a random redstone above ground, okay? There, looks like there is a dungeon over here. Let's go check that out. Or no, that's a tavern. You can hear another streamer, just not me. Huh. Maybe it's an issue with my Streamlabs then? I'm gonna die in this powdered snow. Let me in. Okay. Oh wow, I could have just gone around a little bit more. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a tavern added by Dungeons and Taverns. Let's see what we can find in here. Some bread. We'll take that. Is there no second story in here? Well, then where's the villagers? They've got to be in here somewhere. I can literally hear them. See, there is a second story, but how do I get up? I can even hear them. Oh, it's right here. I'm so dumb. Here we go. Hello, sir. He's just a regular old villager. Bookcases, we'll take those. There's a little bit of lag whenever we look in here. Undead crypt map. Okay, let's take that. Snow golem. So cute. Okay, let's just jump back down through the hole we made in the floor. It's not playing the audio again? Yeah, that's what Z Crazy was saying, is that it's not playing the audio on Twitch. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I can always end stream and try and relaunch it, but that'll be kind of complicated for me. Haas, can you hear me? Or Ryan? I really don't want to end stream and come back, because when I come back, it would only be for a little while. So, I don't know. I'd rather not do that, if at all possible. It's back. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. Oh, there's like some outbuildings up here. Only thing is I don't want to get stuck in the powdered snow. So I don't think I'm going to climb up there. Okay, let's see. How are we looking on our map? Our map's going pretty good here. We kind of just need to run over here to this pink marker. Gojo said I couldn't hear anything on Twitch from YouTube. Hello from YouTube. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't want to climb on this powdered snow. There's just a lot of powdered snow here. You know what? I actually, now that I think about it, I found an artifact that lets me walk on powdered snow. And I didn't bring it with me. I need to put that in my backpack. We will do that when we get back to the farmhouse, for sure. Oh, we missed a patch up here. Gotta aim that way a little bit. I just don't want to climb in the powdered snow. Is that too much to ask? Apparently. See, this is powdered snow. Hey, a chicken! These are the cold chickens from the back port. I kind of want some regular looking chickens, to be honest. Wow. This is a very large valley with nothing in it but snow. Powdered snow. Of course. feel like Elsa. Except the cold does bother me. Oh, hey. Okay. There is a mine shaft over here. Okay. 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 For real? Okay, here's a mine shaft. Cool. Well, I didn't really mean to go to find this. We were just kind of trying to find things that were around. No, stop it. Dang it. Let me out. I hate powdered snow. Okay, so we have like this one little spot on the map that I haven't gone to, and that's going to drive me nuts. So I definitely have to clear that. It's right over there. We just gotta get close enough to clear it. Oh, there is a ruined nether portal up here. And a pig! A cold pig from the back port. Unbreaking 3 golden knife. Cool, we'll take that. I don't really need the nuggets. Okay, are we close enough that we got rid of that black spot? No, it's still got these weird little... you know, it's fine. That's good enough. Okay, back to that mine shaft. We will go in there, and then after that, I will probably go back to the farm. Let's see what we can find in here, though. Maybe some good treasure. Oh, wait. Here we go. Okay, we're going to put a torch in our offhand so you guys can actually see. Did I just place the torch? Yes, I did. Oh, shoot. Oh, I don't take fall damage. I'm such an idiot. Okay, we're fine. I thought we just died. But we're fine. So we could grab some rails, but I don't really feel the need to at the moment. We're mostly here to look for treasure. Which I'm not really seeing so far. But that doesn't mean it isn't here. Oh, there's a zombie villager. That is deep dark. I am dreadfully terrified of the deep dark. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, really scared of it. So I don't think I'm ready to go in there yet. Because the warden will come after me and kill me. And I'm not down for that. So I think we're gonna wait until I'm stronger, cause like I have diamond armor, but look, the chest plate's about to break, and I don't even have good enchanted weapons, so I don't think it's a good idea for us to go in there. So we're gonna stick to the mine shaft for now. Oh, I forgot I have... Okay. Let's go ahead and put away a couple of things in our backpack. I didn't see any diamonds. Oh, there's an emerald. But I don't see any diamonds, so I think we're okay to go back in. So far, no treasure chests. This is a big iron vein. I do have 24 levels, so I should probably do some enchanting at some point soon. Here's a little dungeon area. Ooh, coal. Oh, I see some treasure. We'll get to it in a second. Oh, looks like some glow squid died over here. What do we got? Oh! Nope, 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 nope. I did not want him to blow up that chest. Got some different types of seeds. Okay. Yeah. I think my chest plate just broke. Okay, hold on. This is a hot mess. Go ahead and put the seeds away. Oh my god. We'll just throw all this in here, I guess. Clean it up later. Cool. Okay, we got a barrel over here. Ooh, loyalty 2. Eh. I really don't need that. There might be a mimic up here. Yep. These are the little places where you get the artifacts I was talking about earlier. Like the snowshoes that let us walk on powdered snow. So you just kill these little mimics and then they drop an artifact. So this guy dropped a cowboy hat. Increases the speed of ridden mounts. That's actually not too bad. Thing is I never really use horses in this game because I always end up running into water and then I like can't function. Okay, there's like a little dungeon area over here too. And that looks to be it. So honestly a little disappointing. I'm not super thrilled with this mine shaft. Did we go over here? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. So I think we're done here. So let's go back to the farm. Ooh. It is nighttime. Let's go to sleep. Now we can clean up our inventory because it's a hot mess. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and put away some of this junk. There we go. Okay, so the tomato seeds I've already finished planting. Same with beetroots, pumpkins, and melons. So I'm not worried about keeping those seeds. Rails go in here. The cowboy hat goes in artifacts. Let's go ahead and grab those snowshoes. And we are going to put those in our backpack. Golden knife can go in the backpack too. Flowers. Oh, I should put the rest of this stuff away first. Flint. Coal. Iron. Wool. My inventory is such a mess. That's the trash can. Okay, I've got too many spruce saplings, so let's definitely make some of those into compost. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. There we go. Okay, so we just need to put the food away. And then I think we're good. Oh, you know what? We need to plant the rice, and I think we actually need to plant some of the cabbage seeds as well. Is any of this fully grown? Yep, this one is. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's plant this. And I think we're just going to do a couple little things right now because my baby is hungry. So I'm going to have to get off here in just a second. But let me go ahead and finish up what I'm doing real quick. Gonna plant some more of these cabbage seeds. Are these all done? No. They're not. This one's mature. How dare I get off of here? I know. How dare I? I wish I could stream longer, but right now, just got to do kind of some short streams. But that is okay. It is important to spend time with my babies as well. But I am really proud of the progress we have made today. We have done a really good job. We have our animal enclosures set up with a couple of animals in them. We have our farm started. We have a couple more crops we need to do. But other than that, things are looking pretty good. I think next time what we will start with is with me finishing decorating the farmhouse. Now that we have flowers, we can put some flowers around the farmhouse. And we have a good amount of wool, so we should be able to build the last couple furniture items that I want for inside the farmhouse as well. So I think we will do that. We'll finish getting some animals for our animal pens and planting some more crops. But other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. Like, the farm is nearing completion. I'm thinking a couple more episodes and we should be done with it. And then after that, we'll probably start on some sort of a zoo. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be as expansive as the zoo I built in my other world where I did an enclosure for every vanilla animal in the game. You can find that on YouTube, by the way, if you want. But yeah, but I'm thinking we probably will do some sort of a zoo. Maybe over here. This area looks semi-flat. I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But I probably need to get some better tools and stuff if I'm going to do more terraforming. So, probably need to go to the nether and whatnot as well. Oh, let's make a diamond chest plate really quick before I forget. And then I'm going to get off. Hello, Squinch Studio! Squinch Studio said, can I spend 100k points on a 24-hour stream? Sadly, not right now. Dude, if I tried to do a 24-hour stream, I would probably die. I'm getting, like, not that much sleep at night because of my newborn. So, I would probably be pretty miserable if I tried that. You guys wouldn't even want to watch me because I'd be like a zombie the whole time. But someday I'll be able to get back to putting the all-nighter redeem back on there. That would be really fun. But I gotta wait a little bit. Gotta wait till my babies are older. December 12th. Okay, December 12th. It'll be a 24-hour stream. When you get here, I'll be busy streaming, so I won't even be able to hang out with you. Okay, you guys. Well, thank you all again so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for just being the best and for chatting. I really, what makes streaming so fun for me is chatting with you guys, so I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun watching me play Minecraft as much as I had fun playing it. So yeah. Gojo said Jenna would turn into a zombie on stream if she did a 24-hour. Yeah, I would. Gojo, were you around when I did my all-nighter streams? Because I had some, like, 14-hour streams. I don't remember if I've done an all-nighter since you joined my stream and started hanging out. I don't think I have. Yeah, but I used to do that as one of my redeems. It was a very expensive redeem, and people could redeem an all-nighter, and it usually ended up being about a 8 to 12 hour stream, sometimes longer. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. Someday I'll get back to doing that. I just have to wait till I get better sleep at night. And also it has to be on days, obviously, when my husband is able to take the next day off, because otherwise I'm dealing with 2 babies the next morning and no sleep, which does not work. So, but yeah, hopefully that'll come back around soon. Squinch said best of times. Yeah, it was a great time. I really had fun with that. But yeah, we'll get back to it eventually. But yeah, thank you all again for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys on my next stream, which may or may not be tomorrow. I'm leaning towards probably I will stream again tomorrow. So yeah, Gojo said I'm late. Yeah, it's okay. We'll do a 24-hour stream again soon. So, all right, guys. Anyway, enough chit chat. I will see you guys later. Bye.